Hey guys, so before we get into the main part of the video, I just want to give a brief, not summary, but just talk to you about this video. This video is quite short. It's quite short for a few reasons. The main reason is because I've been trying really hard to cut down the time on my videos. They're extremely long. So I've been trying to make them at least 10 to 15 minutes. And I think I just sped through this video just to try to meet that time frame, and I didn't give a lot of summary about each of the books. However, many of the books I just did a quick scan of them and said, okay, that sounds good. And I really wanted to focus on fantasy, and I really wanted to focus on trying to get a few more YA books in this month, in the month of July. So yeah, that's why this video is short. But thank you for watching. And again, I'm calling it Fantasy Blind. What is it? Yeah. What is it called when they put Blind Fantasy Challenge for the month of July? So I'm going into many of these books not knowing much about them, and also just knowing that they're not romance. I read a lot of romance in the month of June for Smudathon and Romance Bingo, and I'm just kind of romanced out. So I'm hoping that these fantasy books are going to spark my interest in something else. I didn't even get to my mystery book in June because it was just so many books I read. I think by the time this video was edited, well, by the time June will have ended, I will have read like 15 books. Some of them short stories, some of them not short stories, but short books. But yeah, but there's just, I read too many romance, just too much damn romance. I need something else. So that's why this video is short. And I will talk to you in the next video, and bye for now. Hey, welcome back to Winning's Book List. Yes, I am wearing the same clothes I had in my wrap up and I had in my freak out video. I got another video I'm supposed to be filming, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be the same look I got in that too. So let's go ahead and get to this TBR. In my TBR right now, I have a total of 8 books. I'm sorry, 9, because I'm going to be rereading Becoming Michelle Obama with my friends, my friend reading group. Again, I'm filming this pretty early because it is June 22nd, and all of my book clubs, none of them have released the books that we've all agreed to read. I actually snagged a whole bunch of books from the suggestions from many of those book clubs because I needed something to fill the month of July, and I wanted to not be reading so much romance because it has taken over my life, and I need Jesus because I think I'm a little burnt out. I think I'm just a little bit burnt out on all the romance. Whew. Anyway, so let's get to this TBR. I'm going to call this July Fantasy Month, because I'm reading a shit ton of fantasy. Let's go ahead and get into this list. So I'm going to start off with saying, again, I'm going to be reading Becoming by Michelle Obama. I will put a digital copy here too, so you can see it. I'm scheduled to read at least 2 romance books. One because I really want to, because I don't think I'll be able to not read it, because it's by Jasmine Guillory, and it is called The Wedding Party, and it is the 3rd book in her series about that friend group, starting with Alexa. Next then I'm going to be reading is the 3rd book in the Hardigan series by Avery Flynn. I'll be reading Tomboy. So those are the only 2 scheduled romance books I'm scheduled to read. I'm going to be reading a book by author by the name of L. Penelope. It's called The Song of Blood and Stone, and it's the 1st book in this fantasy series. And it's about a young girl who is special and has some powers, and she's an orphan. And that's all I know, because I want to know very little about all these books so I can just go into them with an open heart and open head. The next book is called Darkest Flame, and all I really know about this book is there's some dragons in it, so I'm going to read it because I like dragons. Okay, I am going to read a graphic novel this month, and it is going to be the 2nd volume in the Lumberjanes series. And this volume is called Friendship to the Max. And if you don't know about the Lumberjanes, it's a very quirky graphic novel about a bunch of girls who are at a summer camp. And it's a really mystical summer camp. And I keep telling people it's a cross between Scooby-Doo, what is that? What's the name of that show? Not Mysterious Falls or something Falls. It's real, it's silly funny, and there is a mystery behind the camp too. So yeah, I really can't wait to finally get back into this series. The next book I'm going to be reading is called The Darkest Shores. It's YA fantasy, and it is about shores and some meddling gods. And I just want to read what it's about, basically. Okay, so I'm reading 2 books by one author. Her name is Renee. It's going to be right here. I can't say that last name because I'm not trying to offend nobody. So the first book I'm reading in her series is called The Wrath and the Dawn. And this is a retelling of A Thousand Arabian Nights, A Thousand Arabian Nights. Now the whole premise, the base is still the same base premise, which is there's a king marrying girls, and after their wedding night, he kills them by the following day. And this young girl volunteers to marry him because she wants to kind of find out why he's killing people. And also she wants to see if she can stop it. She wants to see if there's a way that she can get him to stop doing this. But apparently there's a reason why he has to do this. So I'm really excited to read why. And the cover of this book, if it should be right here. I might put it over my face. It is the prettiest cover I have seen in a long time. Now, by the same author, I'm reading another one of her series, and it's called Flame in the Mist. And this book is about it's samurais. There's samurais in this book. Somebody kidnapped a samurai's daughter. What? You kidnapping a samurai's daughter? What? Okay. All I needed to know was they were samurais. Somebody should just say, girl, there's a book out there about some damn samurais. You need to read it. I don't know why it took this long for me to find a book about samurais. I'm hoping that all this buildup I'm giving it, that is as good as I think it's going to be. So those are the 9 books that I'm scheduled to read right now. And again, because it is the 22nd, by the time this video goes up, I may have an additional 4 books to read. So a total of 13 books. A total of 13 books to read for the month of June. I know there will be one more romance because I have to read another romance book because I am doing romance bingo. So I have to read one more romance book to fill up my spots so I can get bingo. And it will be the one about a cooking and food or something like that. The square for that. So yeah, this is a short video. Thank you. I will put all the books at the end of this video that I will be reading that I don't know right now. So thank you for watching. I will talk to you very, very soon. And that's it. Bye.